time, I bequeath you.
Yes, Cheerios, give us the sponsorship of a lifetime.
I didn't get the job at.
I did not take the job at Kellogg's.
Kellogg's, yeah, it's Kellogg's.
Yeah.
Drink from me.
Eat from me. One of
Yeah.
Eric Andre's best bits.
Dude, yeah, it's.
Ooh, what are your favorite three?
Number one is him getting chased by the cop and then getting cuffed, and then they start making out with each other.
Okay, that's your number one.
That's my number one.
My number one is probably. That's really tough, actually. I mean, I'm gonna be like the lowbrow, and I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna say the Lauren Conrad interview.
Oh shit,
That one's insane. Where he paints the swastika with makeup on his forehead.
Are we doing an Eric Andre moment draft? Is this what this turned into?
Theoretically, yeah. So what's your number two?
Eric Andre goes to the RNC.
Okay, that was a really good one.
Where he
That was
gets
a really
on
good one.
stage with Alec
Yeah,
Jones,
yeah.
and he's like, "Alec, please fuck my wife."
Alex.
Alec.
Don't besmirch the good name of all Alex out there. How dare you?
ALX Jones.
Yeah, the X's, dude. We don't. We're the C's.
Yeah, true.
That's pretty weird about that. I'm gonna weird tangential autism brain.
Okay.
C is the third letter in the alphabet.
The letter.
Shut up. It's fat tongue in my mouth.
That's my bad.
Okay, so C is the third letter in the alphabet. And X is the third from last letter in the alphabet.
Yeah.
Alec.
Whoa.
I always thought about this as a kid.
Yeah.
Pattern recognition.
That's
medulla oblongata flexing.
Hell yeah, bro. Your kid's got a thick ass oblongata.
Oh yeah, bro.
Pulsating.
Like peanut butter. Peanut butter.
Crunchy or creamy peanut butter?
Creamy.
Yeah,
I mean crunchy's nice every now and then to spice things up for certain things, but like I like
so like if I'm buying peanut butter, I'll get the creamy in the big jar, and then when I buy crunchy, it's the smallest jar possible.
That's a mood.
Because then I come back and I'm like getting more.
I think about doing that, and then I just buy Nutella instead.
Oh, the goat. Crunchy Nutella? Question mark?
Back to the Eric Andre draft.
Oh yeah, okay.
My number 2 draft.
Yeah, that's it.
I'm trying to get a Sprite sponsorship when he falls through the ceiling. That shit was so funny.
Damn it, that's good.
Yeah.
Okay. Obviously, number 3. Like he did. It was Borat that released the chicken on the subway, not Eric Andre, huh?
Yeah.
Then I'm gonna take the Kellogg's drink from me.
Okay, that is your draft, actually. Yeah, okay. Mine is going to be, it's time to deliver a pizza
Pizza
ball.
ball,
It's
yeah.
time to deliver a pizza ball.
Sometimes throws in a little bit of ranch.
Yo, you guys trying to take my last nug? It's not like a ranch. Yeah,
dude, what a great
Eric Andre is great, dude.
Man. His interviews are amazing.
And more great comedy
Who
from
is
the
it?
1 to 10 podcast.
Hello, everybody.
It's the Am I the Asshole special.
Guten Tag, Dankeschön. I have no
fucking
idea.
number this ends up being.
We'll
find out when it happens.
Yes.
True. But it is the Am I the Asshole special. So we did in an episode long ago, or recently. We don't really know which.
Yeah, I guess last episode, I think.
No, this is gonna work.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead.
Anyways, to those understand, we recorded this at an early date comparatively, either by 2 weeks or more. Yeah, we're gonna break the immersion. Sometimes we record more than one at once.
Oh fuck!
But
guys.
you would never know when that happens.
The tooth. I'm sorry.
Surely
kids.
not now.
Since we're dropping these bombs, the tooth fairy is not leaving money.
We did an Am I the Asshole one time, and it went really well actually. Yeah. And we had done the Would You Rather special once before.
What was the trolley one? I feel like that was pretty good.
The trolley problems was so good.
The trolley problems was pretty good.
If we run out of time on this one and we have more time, we might actually just
dredge up them trolley problems.
It's a website.
Yeah.
It's just go to one thing. It's like trolley problems something.
Yeah.
Some guy built that on Reddit.
Love that. It's
always
a guy on
We've
Reddit.
curated the list today for all of our Am I the Asshole?
Yeah.
So for those who aren't familiar with what the concept of Am I the Asshole is,
this guy takes a picture of his face.
But the first thing you should do instead is like, comment, subscribe, ring that notification bell, suck my fucking balls and dick. Except for don't do that last part, actually. I'm sorry about that.
Download my crypto scam.
Don't do that. Jake Paul does not encourage that, or Logan. But Logan Crypto Zoo wild. If you don't know about
Download my coin. Logan Paul is a scammer coin.bit.
There you go. That's the one. But also, if you're an audio listener, follow the podcast. If it's your first time listening, if you haven't already, those who already do, we appreciate it.
Follow us on Twitter.
Oh, yeah. Check out our Twitters.
Yes.
We definitely actually have that link in our YouTube channel.
Yes,
check that out. And go check the Pod Twitter, which will link you to our Twitters too.
Yes.
Pod Twitter will have release notices every Friday at noon, like as we always do.
Weekly. We love you guys so dearly. We abide a schedule.
It's the love of the game.
The dude abides.
It's the love of the game.
It is. It is. The
I just like
grind side.
talking with you, dude. You're a good dude.
Yeah, dude. It's always this is more like a hangout. Sometimes.
I mean, isn't that the appeal?
Yeah, it's awesome. It's a
Did we
weird...
finish the Eric Andre draft? We did.
Yeah, we did.
got
We
got
did
three.
three.
Okay, I thought we were about to get lost.
Yo,
in the
wait.
dude.
This was something we brought up a little bit ago. When I came over, fruit draft.
Fruit draft.
Our
Top three.
Yeah, top. It's not a draft. It's just top 3 fruits.
We're crunching. I think it's in the episode, and I love it. Let's do it.
All
right. So we're gonna start with the draft section. Then
we're
we're gonna
doing
hit "Am I the Asshole?"
Okay.
And then on the way out, we might hit the
So
trolleys.
is this just top 3 fruits or is this a draft?
Yeah, top 3 draft.
Oh fuck. Okay.
Your number 1 fruit. Go. Actually, I should go first because you started the last draft, didn't you?
Yeah, you get first. You get first. You get first fruit.
This is such a hard thing because, like, if you take away a certain fruit, you take away so many other versions of that fruit.
Yeah.
So I'm going to be incredibly based, and I'm going to say the apple.
That's a good pick.
Because there are so many good ones. Fuji, Washington, Granny Smith, Golden Delicious. You hear that fucking name, bro?
See, it's so hard since we're doing draft. Like, my personal 1, 2, 3 is probably not what I'll draft.
We'll find out.
Yeah,
You might. What's your number 1? What's your actual number 1? Is that apples?
No,
Okay,
my actual number 1 would be...
Draft it then.
I'm not gonna draft my actual number 1. I'm trying to win here.
Why would you not? No, it's not about drafting.
Oh, okay.
First off, the person who wins is the person who has their taste palette most enjoyed.
Okay,
if you think about it realistically.
All right.
Because think about it. If you were at a big table full of fruit, right?
Yeah.
And we were sitting there, and there's only a little bit of each.
I'm taking watermelon.
Okay. Whoa.
That's what
incredibly based. You know what? You would have won that part in the draft if you would have drafted it first or third because I hate watermelon.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You
know that, right?
Yeah.
We just talked about that actually on the Gatorade. Yeah,
we talked about that. Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
Well,
Like my number 1, my true in my heart number 1 pick is a waste of a draft pick.
I mean, it's not waste.
Yeah.
I mean, it is if you're being mathematical, but yeah, you should take your win because that's the thing. I took the apple.
Watermelon is fucking.
Well, I wouldn't take apple without actually liking apple.
Yeah.
Don't get twisted, brother.
That's
Apple
fair.
juice is
That's
like
fair.
the goat of juices.
Watermelon juice.
No, because apple watermelon juice is better than just watermelon juice or apple juice.
Okay.
Theoretically.
Yes.
So I'm saying that's why apple juice is so goated because it mixes so well with other juices.
What about watermelon apple juice then?
That's what I said.
Yeah,
I agreed.
Yeah. Okay. What's your number 2?
My number 2. This is tough.
Yeah.
Because there's so many neutral fruits that are so good.
I got mine locked and loaded, ready to go. But
I feel like I'm going to be like, I'm so basic when it comes to fruit. I'm sorry.
Hey,
I'm going to say strawberry.
Strawberry? That's
I
good.
love strawberry.
Yes. If I was going for like a general thing.
You're not, though. You're going for what you like, which is fine.
Number 2 is banana.
Oh, fuck you.
Dude,
I considered it for my 3 already.
Yo, banana's so good.
Banana is goated.
And like
banana beer.
That's what. That's what.
Well, I'm gonna have to tap right in here, right? And I'm gonna have to take one that's on this actual here can that we're gonna crack before you give your third and my third. I'm gonna have to go with cherry. I love cherries. I love cherries, dude. Strawberries and cherries are my favorite thing. Once again, want to shout out 450 North Brewery.
Yes.
I want to shout out the fact that I didn't get the Mole Trace beer, which once again was cherry, strawberry, cherry ice cream, and fucking strawberry ice cream. So do you know how good that beer sounded?
That'd be amazing.
I want to die right now.
I would order like 6 cans of that.
What's your third?
Oh fuck, bro. So this is just like flavoring as well, right? This is not like just the straight fruit, or is it just the fruit?
I mean, it's theoretically the flavoring comes from the fruit. It does not exist without it.
Mango.
Ooh, good answer.
Eating a mango on its own is kind of like not the best texture wise for me.
Sure.
Like if I was going for like if I was gonna actually take a true 3 of like me eating the fruit straight up, it would have been grape. Okay. But I ingest and consume more mango themed, flavored, and just if there's mango slices in the fruit tray, I'm going for them first.
I feel like you have a very good palate, and I have a worse one. Barn, why don't you read out for us what is in this beer, bud?
All right, this is the Rock Titan, by the way.
That'd be the Golem.
Golem, which it should be Geo Bro on here.
Whatever, bro.
My boy Giovanni Dude.
I like that they have claws instead of fists. All right,
hey, that's fair. But look at my boy Geo Dude.
I'm gonna scratch him.
I'm gonna scratch the rock. All right, this is gold. This is cherry, tangerine, passion fruit.
You did that twice. What the fuck, bro?
And limeade.
I love it. All right, salud, my brother.
Salud. Now this color, this feels like a dark beer, but I know it's gonna be.
It's not
fucking amazing.
It is not at all a dark
beer. Our last episode, because I talk about how like
once again, not the last episode.
Whatever. I don't care, man.
Cheers.
Cheers. Up front, great. Aftertaste, a little strong,
Middling.
a little middling. Yeah.
Yeah.
When compared to these two, I think.
Yeah, I think the banana does just a lot different for you.
Yeah.
You know, it just does really well.
So, like, banana is like party up front, business in the back.
Yes, sir.
Whereas, like, the Charizard one is straight business.
Yeah.
Kind of like it's formal. It's very formal. It's what you want, like that smoothness all the way through.
Yes, sir.
And this one is business in the front, party in the back.
You think so?
Yeah,
I think this is not the mullet of it.
The aftertaste is like the. Do you think? Well, it's like, is the mullet the best part for you?
No.
Like so yeah.
No, because the appeal of the mullet is having the party still. Because the implication is that if you're business all the time, you're lame.
The front. That's what I'm saying. The front part of this.
I like the front more than I like the back of it.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I enjoy the first drink of it. I don't like the last.
Yeah. That's what I was getting at too. I was just thinking like the mullet's kind of cringe, bro.
That was the mullet. The Charizard's the mullet, if anything.
Well, I was just thinking
like, the first punch is not as good, but the back part is really smooth.
The back part.
Actually, it's not true.
The back part's too much party. You know. I like the business end of the front of this more.
It's like a shitty faux hawk.
Yeah.
2002.
And
British guy.
Thank you for explaining what I was trying to say to me, because I really was having a hard time.
He still end up Lost Profits 21 years later, even though he knows the implications of that, liking that band.
I wish I could remember their lyrics right now, man.
You don't want to, because the guy is the guy who was the child of the radio.
I know, but like, man,
rooftops.
Standing on the rooftop, screaming your heart.
That's pretty close. Yeah. You got it. I'm not gonna repeat the lyrics. Nah, I don't support pedophiles, but you know.
Fuck Lost Profits.
Yeah, agreed. Honestly, I hate people tell me like, "Oh yeah, I really like that song." I'm like, nope. That's the line for me, bro.
Yep.
That's it. That's where you cross it.
My Canadian cousin was in town to visit.
Yes.
And we took him to a hockey game.
Yes.
And obviously, sports here are very different than sports in Canada, outside of like hockey and basketball. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like their soccer games or whatever. The culture is different, right?
Yes.
So like here, people were like this. They'd just play random songs and people would sing along and stuff, get hyped, get drunk, whatever. He had an amazing time. He was like, I love this. I love the blues more now.
Yeah.
And
we know how to party, dude.
After the game, he asked me, he was like, bro, what was that song with the girl just going fucking hard? And like I was like, what do you fucking mean? And like a couple of days later,
you talking about Gloria?
No, wasn't
that'd be
Gloria.
really funny if
you know what, while I pull up the song just so I can double check and make sure, why don't you guess what the song might have been?
Wet Ass Pussy by Megan Thee Stallion and Cardi B.
Oh man, what is that American Idol singer winner?
Kelly Clarkson?
Yes.
Was it Behind These Hazel Eyes?
No, it was Since You've Been Gone.
It was Since You've Been. That song is a good song.
Yeah.
Hang on. That is a banger. We should acknowledge that.
Yes.
Yeah, Since You've Been Gone's a good song.
Also, that's not in her top 5 on Spotify.
Okay, we're not even going to touch on that right now. We're going to get back to what was important here. Did we finish the fruit draft?
Yes, we did.
The question of doing draft. Did we finish that conversation?
Because I picked mango.
You did.
Yes.
All right, and we opened the beer.
Yeah.
And I think it's time to ask the most important question. Are we the assholes for not starting the Am I the Asshole special?
Yes.
Because we are 13 minutes in, we still have not done a single one.
Okay.
That's funny.
So, should I start since I have a bunch of these saved?
Yeah, you're going to do 2 first, I believe.
Okay. I'm going to start with this one first.
Hit me with it, brother. I'm a reacto-chan.
Am I the asshole for rehoming my brother's chihuahua and then lying about it? Using a throwaway for this. I know the title sounds bad. So I live at home with my parents and my brother. My boyfriend has been allowed to stay in the house. Also in our home is our family boxer and my brother's chihuahua. Now, to say the chihuahua is nasty would be an understatement. He barks every time someone walks by. He pees in the house and constantly makes this annoying whimpering sound. My parents are at their wits' end with this dog as well, but they say they can't do anything about it since it is my brother's dog, even though they bought it for him as a gift. Last week, as I was walking down the stairs, my boyfriend tells me to come into the kitchen where I could see the chihuahua had torn apart my teddy bear that I had since I was little. Presumably, because it had took it from my storage room into the kitchen, I was at my wits' end by this point, and me and my boyfriend decided to take the chihuahua to a local animal shelter. I was aware of the fact that my parents would likely be less than impressed with the actions I had taken, so I told my parents that the chihuahua was in the garden, and when I went to check on it, it was no longer there. My parents and my brother, who's obviously upset, have been putting up flyers for the dog. However, since I took the chihuahua to the shelter, the mood in the house has been a lot better. Since the chihuahua was just a nasty piece of work. So I'm thinking the end may have justified the means in this case. However, I wish my brother wasn't upset as he is. I've offered to buy him another small dog, e.g. a Boston Terrier, but he was really pissy about it. Am I the asshole? And there's some edit too. My brother is 16. My brother has trained the dog, but I believe that a lot of Chihuahuas are nasty. Also, my brother says that the Chihuahua is his ESA, which I find hard to believe, since ESA are normally Labradors or Golden Retrievers.
That's fucked up.
Edit 2. When I gave the dog to the shelter, I just said I found it as a stray.
Yes, you are the asshole.
I think this is kind of an everyone sucks here a little bit.
How?
How
does the brother suck?
Dude, you cannot be letting your I know
he's a 16-year-old kid who doesn't know how to train a fucking dog, and she said he trained it. That's the problem.
But this is his brother and his parents. You know what I mean?
Why did the parents not train the dog? Is my question.
Why didn't they?
That's the people who suck.
I think getting a teenager at 16 a dog is something that
did they just get him? Is that what they said?
They gave it to him for some time. So
how long ago did they have this dog?
I have no idea. This question to be answered. But let's just assume he's had it for at least 2 years.
Yeah, fuck you then.
No,
hang on, hear me out. Whether it's his ESA or not, the guy has attachment to the dog.
Oh yeah, for sure.
And then here's the thing:
the sister is the biggest asshole here.
The sister is no. Here's where she showed her true colors when she said, "What normally ESAs are. Go fuck yourself."
Yes, I agree.
If I didn't have my dog, I would be distraught. And I know that I'm working on getting that dog registered as an ESA actually. So my problem here is that the audacity to even say something like that.
Yeah.
To even disclose that kind of information of your true colors really pins that yeah, you are the asshole. And the question here is not how much everybody sucks. It is that do they suck? That is the question. It's am I the asshole?
Yeah.
They the subject of the question.
Yeah. But I think everyone here sucks to a certain degree.
Explain your thoughts on that.
So
I don't agree with
that. The sister, I agree 100% sucks for all the reasons you stated.
Can't do that.
And then the parents,
move out, bro.
The parents suck. Because at a certain point,
you got a boyfriend. Move the fuck out.
The parents suck because at a certain point, as parents, you have to recognize your child is not taking responsibility for the actions.
Not cutting it.
For the actions of what the dog is doing, and at that point, you either need to let your child know, hey, either get this taken care of, or there's
you gotta do something different.
Some sort of punishment or anything. Because when you're giving someone a living being,
or we're going to have to give the dog up.
Yeah, exactly.
He's causing a problem.
Whatever punishment you think fits, and honestly, I think giving up the dog is just bad either way.
I mean, I agree with that, but that's the threat that needs to happen.
So what I would do is I would be if I have to get this dog trained, then it is now my dog, not your dog.
That's true.
But so and then the kid who is the smallest of assholes of all, I think at a certain point, especially when you're 16, you start to kind of realize hey, this is not okay, and either he's grown complacent with cleaning up the shit because obviously I don't think the parents are
Where are you getting all this on this brother? Because I don't feel like there was that much stuff about him,
dude. When you're 14,
the toast is what I'm saying.
When you're 14 to 16, and if the dog is fucking pissing and shitting in the house,
yeah,
at a certain point you have to be that's not okay.
Well, obviously,
and if you tell,
I'm not gonna disagree with that.
I imagine the notion is mom and dad, I will take care of the dog. You know what I mean? If it's specifically his dog and it was a gift, he asked for it.
Okay, I see what you're saying.
And
but here's my point then against the sister. She said she's I think all Chihuahuas are just nasty.
Yeah.
You're predisposed to hating Chihuahuas.
I agree.
Here's what I think. I think I have the fundamental belief about being a good dog owner.
Let's make assumptions.
Assumptions. Make an ass of you and me, brother. All right, so here's my assumption for the day. My assumption is that yes, this young man is probably irresponsible and should be doing a better job.
Yes.
He's a teenager. He's not realizing
so much he can be doing though.
Probably, but he probably can handle the dog.
Yes.
He probably could be doing enough to handle the dog.
Yes.
So here's the issue. The issue is that regardless of that for me, and regardless of how bad of a job he's doing, he can still be very emotionally attached to that animal.
Oh yeah.
And you cannot fucking take that. That breaks my heart. So I'm just gonna always side that way.
Yeah.
You know? That's just
I said, there's varying degrees, and the brother is the least guilty of all here.
He's culpable of being a kid at best.
Yeah, exactly. 16, it's when you have a live animal.
A young adult.
Yeah.
You're learning still. You're trying to figure out.
I think they should have given him a fish.
A pet's kind of the thing, though.
They should have given him a fish to start, and then I feel if
that's an important part of the equation. Was he tested before with a prior pet?
That's what I'm saying. How did he have a hamster? I feel when my kid starts asking for pets, I'm gonna start them off small.
Yeah,
fish. And then if that fish lasts a year or two, because I've had my max with the goldfish was like 2.5 years.
I had a big goldfish who ate another goldfish.
Based.
And
then like you upgrade them to a fucking rat or gerbil. Personally, if my kids
snitched, that was a weird relationship to have with that fish after he ate my other homie, where they were friends for a long time. He just ate him one night when I woke up and he was gone, and I was like, oh, he ate him. He got bigger. Fucked up. Fish eat other fish just to get bigger. It's crazy. Yeah, they multiply in size when they do that too.
You know what's fucked up? Stores had to make a rule where they couldn't sell 2 beta fishes to the same person because people would just do that too much and put them in the same tank to fight.
Yeah, that's fucked up. I had a beta fish. That was my first pet.
Really?
Yeah, I named it Beta.
Mine was a goldfish named Fernando.
Oh, that's cute. Yeah, I was a simple child, and I called him Beta.
Yes.
Because that was what he was. He was a beta fish.
I named my fish.
I mean,
after the band.
Wait, it's John the Fisherman. No, my bad.
Fish is like real big. I named my fish real big.
All right, let's fuck off. All right.
Okay, next one. I got another.
That was a beautiful snort, by the way. I hope everyone loved that.
Yeah.
All right, let's get the second one, brother.
Am I the asshole for refusing to give my sister any of my grandpa's inheritance? I, 32 male, was recently bestowed an inheritance of close to $50,000 by my late grandfather, 91 male. The reason I received the inheritance according to the will is because I was the only person in his life who would make a point of visiting him at his old age home. His wife and kids were all long deceased, and my parents live in a different country than him. I'd visit 1 to 2 times a month to check in on him, play cards, bring him on walks, etc. The main reason for these visits was because when I was at my lowest point in my life after getting home from deployment, my grandfather was always there to listen and talk with me. We were both combat veterans, so he understood me on another level other people couldn't. Here is where the problem lies. My grandfather held a lot of extreme viewpoints that I did not agree with, more specifically against the LGBTQ plus community.
Yeah.
I resented my grandpa for these views and called him out whenever he would say something inappropriate. I was very close to ending the visits because of these views, but decided against it for reasons discussed prior. Mm-hmm. My sister is happily married to a woman, 31 female, 28 female, 31 female, that's their ages, and therefore obviously cut off contact with my grandfather. My sister and I have a very good relationship in general, but would frequently fight over my continued relationship with my grandpa. When he passed away and left me the money, I did not think there would be any argument over it, as my sister wanted nothing to do with him, understandably so. However, when she found out about it, she demanded that she should receive half the money. I was shocked and basically told her no way, as she was not the one who had been visiting and providing care for him for the last 5 years. My sister was visibly angry, and we have not been on speaking terms since. This has left me wondering whether I am the asshole, as my sister was a victim of my grandfather's bigotry. However, I don't think half the money is a reasonable request. I will accept whatever judgment I receive. Am I the asshole? So, I don't know. Like, would the grandpa have given the money or spent it to like charity or something?
I'm gonna give a hard take.
Yeah,
this is gonna be like just like hard stop. Really, I can back it up with a lot, and I have a lot of things I want to say about the post. But this is like where my opinion ultimately lands.
Yeah,
you are not the asshole. Life owes nobody anything.
Yeah, I agree.
That's what I fundamentally
believe. The brother.
When it comes to inheritances, I think that you should not ever be wondering what you're going to get out of someone's death. What the fuck was that?
That was the sound box that our headsets are plugged into. Looks like it's still good.
I mean, it's probably still good.
Yeah, it landed on all the wires, so it had a very safe landing, and I can still hear you good. So
yeah, I can still hear you good too. Yeah, that sounds fun. All right, well, thanks, Crowley, for that. We appreciate you.
New spot for the headset spot.
New tech on the ground.
Yeah.
We'll ground it. That's not what they mean by electrical wires, probably.
I think not the asshole. Probably for the same thing. You should not expect inheritances from people.
I mean, like, even if you know someone's passing and you're like a grandkid and they're a grandkid, like, what's to say there's not other grandkids? What's to say there's not other people who could be inheriting money that you're not getting a part of? I'm just contextualizing it that way, right? There's a lot of people. There's a lot of reasons. There's a lot of things the way people do, but I think you should never count on anything and be pleasantly surprised when life gives you things and things happen your way.
Yeah.
And the fact that she's a victim of the bigotry is like a huge part of it, I'm sure.
Yeah.
But I feel like it's just like when it comes down to like an inheritance, like that should be nothing. Like that.
Oh yeah.
Like we should not be discussing that. Other than the fact that he was a bigot and that was his like extreme views and all that. But like, so here's the thing. I had a great grandma alive, and she passed when I was 19.
Yeah,
So I'm
she
30
a bigot.
now.
She was probably a bigot.
I mean, no, but she did have a few things where she did some dicey things, and I was just like, "Oh, grandma's saucing it up in here," but I was just like, "That's kind of fucked up."
Yeah.
Hindsight, right? And then my actual grandma, her daughter,
Alec,
had said some
you're
things
not marrying
occasionally.
any blacks, are you?
Well, sometimes some people say some things they think are like they're saying a normal thing or a normal allegory, and you realize it's like a very fucked up thing to say.
Like the thing is, people like forget like these people like
were raised in a different time and place.
These people were on the wrong. Some of these people were straight up on the wrong side of the picket fence during like desegregation and things like that. You know what I mean?
Or like their parents were.
Yeah,
or like things like that.
Yeah, exactly. It's like you're not gonna take that. That is how they were raised for fucking almost 3 decades at minimum, bro.
It's a hard thing to change the pace. So like having a hard view against like them being that way, it's like I feel like the poison grace comes in and being able to look at them and be like, you know what? I still wish the best for you.
It's like people who grew up in cults. Like, there's some shit you just can't like.
Yeah, being like a good person, ultimately, I guess not a good person, but like being a person that like will stand up for yourself. Obviously, if you are who you are, and you want to hold it, that's fine. But you can also like recognize that like this person is someone that has loved you and been kind to you in your younger life or whatever, and they can still do that, but then they show disdain because of their beliefs.
Yeah.
You can choose the path of a higher road, you know?
Oh, yeah.
You can just choose, like, look, I get it. They're from a different time and place. They're never going to understand where I'm coming from. I can never really get where they're coming from.
Yeah.
But I can still respect them.
Yeah,
in some way. But I guess, if she feels that way and she can't respect him, that's fine. But, like, you can't respect his money then either.
Yeah, really.
Like, what, like, also, like, I don't know, like, what entitles her to getting X amount rather than him, but he's the one who retained the relationship.
Yeah.
Like
For sure.
It's like doing the work, man.
Well, I mean, also,
like if you have a dying family member and you go to like their passings and you're there with them until the end, and they decide because of that they want to give you X amount more than anybody else who gets something on the inheritance. It's a base amount. What's the issue there? Like, you know what I mean? Like, I think the issue is greed.
Here's what I'm thinking is like, if someone's only crime in life, or like only thing they did wrong was their bigoted beliefs, like they didn't go to like fucking rallies, call people, I mean, I'm sure
there's the casual, it's not right.
Yeah.
That's all they do. They
but
just say it's not right.
You still need to respect their wishes, especially if it's a will. Like, that's a legal document.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is that like
if you weren't written in there, that sucks.
What bothers me is the pressuring posthumous. Is like, well, now he's dead. Just like, give me part of it.
Well,
it's like give me half too.
Yeah, it's
like, what the fuck?
It's like the thing is
25K is 25K, man.
Yeah,
it's 50K. He said, right?
Yeah.
So it'd be 25 a piece. That's a lot. That's a lot just to give.
Yeah.
I don't care. I love you.
Yeah.
If we're doing this together in the pod, the reason why, that'd be great. But if I was the one who earned the money, you think I'm just going to give you half?
No,
I did the work for it.
Yeah.
But we did it for the pod. Yeah, of course I'm giving you half because we do the work. That's the difference.
Oh, yeah.
So where did we come in for that?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
There's her for the 25.
It's just like, it's a legal document.
Also, what's to say if she even had a relationship and she still like respectfully held the same like relationship he did, that he wouldn't give like him 35 and her 15?
Yeah.
Go fuck yourself then. Like, what's there to say? Grandpa decided the number.
Grandpa fucked up. He should have left her like $500 so she couldn't contest.
That would be really funny.
Yeah, dude.
Like 1K and that's it. A rack.
Yeah, because like then you can't legally contest it.
That's funny.
Yeah,
that'd be cool.
See, that's why Am I the Asshole was like my top browse thing. I know shit like that now.
Damn, dude. We're deep. Is that your second one?
That was my second one. Yeah.
All right. I'm up. I'm batting.
Yeah, let's hear.
It's not for me to knock.
Also, let us know your thoughts in the comments, and we will definitely reply.
As gamers, we're gonna read this one.
Okay.
Am I the asshole for deleting a game from my boyfriend's PC so he won't spend any more money on it? I'm gonna go with baseline yes, but it's also only 7 days old and it's quite a long read. Holy shit! All right, here we go. All right. My boyfriend and I live together and have started to discuss getting engaged and what it would look like for joint expenses and how we would handle our finances. When we were listing our individual monthly expenses, he noted he put money aside for a game that he plays with his brother and sister. The amount is $90 per month. Now, I can understand him putting some money on their account since they're both in school, one finishing high school and the other in college, but I feel $30 a month on him is a bit excessive, especially for a game that is frankly too old to play, even if he does only ever play it when they do. I just found out that on Christmas they both asked for $80 worth of credits for their game, and he gave it to them. To me, that's starting to get to an alarming spending habit on something intangible and not holding any value, so I tried to talk to him about it and how, how I don't want him to spend any more money on the game, so his brother and sister will have to earn money themselves. My boyfriend refused and thought I was overreacting over a holiday gift since he doesn't go wild with it any other time and he pays for it money he sets aside for his fun and hobbies. He doesn't understand how irresponsible this is. Now, easily this could get out of control and that this kind of money adds up over time. He could be working towards saving expenses for us. When he left for work, I deleted the game from his PC. I know he can just download it again, but I want him to really hear me about this. If we're going to be engaged, that means we should be smarter about our money, and if that means he had an issue with how our others are spending, or how the other is spending, it should be respected and listened to. Instead of talking to me when I told him what I did and why he got upset and left the apartment without talking to me at all, he came home, but he thinks that I'm making an issue out of nothing, and by doing that, I'm indirectly controlling his brother and sister and won't sleep in our room until I apologize and drop it. So, I'm asking outsiders if what I did was really that bad for me or not. Am I the asshole? Edit, I do not have an issue with him playing games. I buy him games and I watch him play some of his games. But it's this one game that I have an issue with because it's a gacha type mechanics, and I have seen too many friends with classmates wind up going out of control trying to get some skin or character in other similar games.
I mean,
She knows what gacha is.
Yeah. How much is he spending on this a month?
90. But he's also giving enough for his sister and
30,
his brother.
30, right?
So what's the game?
Genshin?
It's Genshin?
Has to be Genshin, right?
He's giving 30 a month for Genshin? I don't know what the cost of Genshin a month is to play on like the pay to win.
I think it's just rolls. You're just rolling for the S tier character,
80?
right?
And they got 80 on Genshin? Did you hear the story about Barrel World Champion support twice in like the last couple of years? Who spent more like $8,000 on Genshin the night he won Worlds? He just like hard rolled.
Yeah,
that's my man right there.
Some people drink champagne,
bro.
Some people go clubbing. I would
DM Ben Bro and be like, I just won Worlds. Time to unlock the cap on credits for Marvel Snap.
Time to get my gold waifu.
Let's go,
baby.
Yeah,
let's get it.
Let's time to max out everything.
That's fucking. I think the girlfriend's probably the asshole here.
Yeah, don't fucking delete the game. It's so stupid. You know it's a free to play game, and he can just he can install it again. There's nothing stopping him.
If it's that important to you, you need to tell him like, hey, it's either we talk about this or it's over. If it's that much of a deal breaker.
I mean, 90 a month is a lot. I'm gonna say that.
That is a lot.
It is a lot, and it's time also if they're in college and the high school one maybe, but the college one also like that. And I think maybe it's probably like an issue of like, oh, you pay for this one, but not for me.
Yeah.
And it's like he only plays with them. You can't play Genshin with each other, so I don't know how that would work.
Is there not multiplayer for it?
No, I mean it is, but it's like kind of not really.
It's like PVE,
not really though.
That's what it's probably some MMO though.
I just don't know what it could be.
It could be WoW.
Could be.
Like it could just be their monthly subscriptions and plus like whatever items.
I don't know. I don't know what WoW costs.
But it's just like I don't know. It's one of those things where you shouldn't fuck with people's stuff. Regardless.
Yeah, it's just fucked up that you left and he did that. Like you did it when he left too.
Well, imagine it's my boyfriend spends this much money on sneakers and he wasn't listening, so I threw those sneakers out. Or I threw them in the yard.
It's tangible.
I threw them into the yard.
Tangible. It's not tangible. I hate that argument, by the way. It's like, oh, your collection's not tangible.
My time is.
My account is. My account is tangible. I can access it and then I can play the game.
My time is intangible, but I still value it.
And guess what? There's a case sometimes where you like playing a game and you like putting money into it because you actually just want the game to succeed.
Yeah.
Like that's why I play Marvel Snap the way I didn't put money into it. It's because I want it to actually go places. I buy the battle pass every month.
Yeah.
I buy some of the bigger bundles when they come around. They're actually worth the value.
Yeah.
Yeah, the girlfriend's a huge asshole. And the thing that really gets me is that you'd be less of an asshole and probably I almost like teeter towards like your behavior if you would have done it when he was home.
Yeah.
Pussy behavior, just doing it behind his back.
Oh, for sure.
That's the big bitch. Bro.
Yeah, that's lame.
All right, you got 2 up, bud. You're up. Let's see it. Let's see it.
Let's see these bad boys.
Let's see a little nutaroons. Well, it's fairly cut and dry.
Yeah.
But 90 is a lot. I keep reflecting on that. I'm like, damn, that's a lot of money.
Am I the asshole for bringing up my brother's premature birth at Christmas dinner to get my parents to shut up?
Okay, I need to hear this one. I don't know, man. That's kind of fucked.
I'm a nurse practitioner, and I am the primary care provider for a lot of the low-risk maternity cases at the practice where I work. I also work hand-in-hand with doctors and midwives to create a healthy maternity, birth, and postpartum situation. My fiance is completing her residency. We live together and have for a few years now. We aren't in any hurry to get married. We originally had plans to do so a couple of years ago, but then we got really busy for 2 years. It is driving my very religious parents crazy that their youngest son is living in sin. I don't really care. I'm an adult and I do what I want. We were getting married in June, so like it's coming up.
Okay, whatever.
So we were visiting my parents for Christmas. The way it came together this year is, this year everyone is at my parents' house. So that's my folks, my 3 siblings, myself and fiance, and 7 grandchildren. So 17 people. That's quite a lot.
Fuck me.
At dinner, my mom starts going on about how she is so glad that we are finally getting married and she won't be embarrassed at church anymore. Fuck you, Mom. And my dad says how proud he is of his 3 older kids who all either waited to get married before moving in together or got married right away after moving in together. Weird. My fiance was getting embarrassed and I was getting mad over this stupid argument we had too many times, and at a family dinner was the last straw. I've asked them repeatedly to just accept that they cannot control how I live my life. I refuse to stay with them when I visit, even when I come alone. Hotels are just easier. So I started talking about a premature baby I had been reading about. It was almost 3 months premature and weighed about 1.6 pounds. It was super strong and healthy for being born so little, and then ICU had high hopes for the baby doing well. My mom and dad both got deer in the headlight looks on their faces. Too bad. Should not have fucked around with my fiance's feelings. So I asked about my older brother. He was born almost 4 months premature. Is there a chance that we could check out the family album where we keep all of the records of family births and stuff? I already know my brother was over 9 pounds and almost 23 inches long when he was born. My grandmother told me all about it the first time my parents tried to shame me. The subject gets changed very fast. After supper, my parents told me that I should not try to embarrass them with private things and that are not any of my concern. I told them that if I heard anything about my living arrangements ever again for the rest of my life, I'd make sure to keep bringing up the fact that my mom was in her 2nd trimester when they got married. My parents are mad at me for telling them how to behave in their own home, but my fiance is happy that they seem to both be off the subject. Oh, so the story is like the reason why they hate it is because they had sex before marriage.
Yeah, they're projecting.
Yeah, exactly.
Huh.
Not the asshole. Like it does. Like here's
no, you are the asshole.
Well, here's the thing. It's family dinner, right? And so probably the whole family knows already. I would assume maybe
all the adults or 7 grandkids.
That's fair.
Where were the kids at? That's my question.
The thing is like
where were the kids at, Pom?
I didn't read anything about the brother getting mad about it. Because he was probably there, right? Family dinner, right? Siblings.
I mean, he was born. He was born 4 months early, though.
Yeah,
but he was 9 pounds.
Yeah,
that's huge.
It's fucking crazy.
How do you do that? How do you birth a baby at like 5-6 months?
That's a Subway sandwich.
Yeah, that's crazy though.
Yeah,
that's like actually insane.
Yeah. No, I was seeing 9 inches long. He was 9 pounds. That's fucking nutty.
Was he 9 inches or 9 pounds?
No, he's 9 pounds.
9 pounds is fucking. I can't conceptualize that he was 9 pounds at that young.
Yeah, I don't know.
Like that early and under, like he was strong. What the fuck? Okay, anyways, that's super weird that he brought it up in that way. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I understand the fiance getting embarrassed, but like taking a dig back at them is just like, okay. Once again, I'm saying take the high road. Be the better person than the people who raised you. Right? Don't get even. Persevere.
Yeah.
Like that's the way I believe in it, you know? Because honestly, isn't that what parenting is like supposed to be about? Is that like they're supposed to
be better?
Well, like my goal as a parent is to want to make a better life for my child than I could ever have. So theoretically, should my child then in turn want to
my goal
persevere over the things that where I have shortcomings and they can be a better person than
my
me.
goal as a parent is to make my kid the first all-star Indian lucha libre in Mexico City.
I thought you were going to aim for the NFL, but instead you went for lucha libre. That's crazy. So that means you have to go for a Latina woman?
No.
Okay, good. Oh yeah, that makes sense. He's Indian.
Yeah.
But he's just going to be
he's just going to be a lucha libre. That's
but the mask is going to be so easy to make him pass too.
Yeah, it's fine. Who
Your
cares?
Skin tone's fair. Yeah. Oh my god, you beautiful brown.
He'll just be El Tigre.
That's beautiful.
I'll just teach him Spanish.
I don't think he can be called El Tigre. I feel like that name's probably already been taken.
El Indigo. Indigo.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Whoa, dude.
And he just wears all purple.
El Wendigo.
El Wendigo, yeah.
He just eats deer.
El Horchata.
Yo, I can have a horchata.
Right horchata would be pretty nice.
I do like horchata.
Yeah.
Yeah. Was that one?
That was that one. Yeah.
Yeah. That was. I don't know. That one was kind of middling, honestly.
Was that my second one?
Well, no. You disagreed. No, it was your first. But you also said that you don't think that they are.
No, I mean, like it's like if you can't.
I mean, I get taking enough is enough, but like, you also, were they staying in a hotel? They said.
No, that was at their house.
But they were staying at the house.
Yeah.
Well, but didn't he say they normally stay in a hotel?
Oh, yeah. He normally stays at hotels, but this was a family dinner.
Bro, leave. Just go to the hotel.
Well, I think they hosted the dinner.
At the hotel? It sounds like it's at the house. It sounds like they're at a hotel
Oh,
nearby.
so they were visiting. They were visiting.
Yeah,
So,
go to the fucking hotel and leave. You're a fucking adult. Leave,
I think
bro.
at a certain point though, if your parents won't drop it,
Nah,
and like
dude.
you're getting married in June, like
hang on.
the thing is,
what's a bigger statement? Bringing up family trauma or just being like, you know what? We're gonna leave. Goodbye, everyone. Have a nice dinner, and then you just politely exit.
I guess
and you just make a statement of like, I'm not dealing with this shit anymore.
Just leaving leaving every
and
time.
You just abruptly leave.
Leaving every time they bring it up.
Yeah, I know. If they do that shit, you just interrupt and they go, why? And people are gonna go, why are they leaving?
That's fair.
That's what you do. That's the power move and the adult move.
That hurts them more too.
Because then they look like the asshole. And they're gonna sit there and explain it whatever way they want to. But the thing is, they can ask. People could ask you if they want to, but you could also just know your truth, King. You can just be like, I don't care what they fucking think.
Damn, bro.
That's
that was profound.
That's the way to power, bro. You just don't fucking care, and you just.
That was fucking good.
I mean, I'm just saying that's the way I live my life.
Can you smell what the Rock is cooking?
Look, I love my family to death, but if I know I'm the black sheep, straight up, and if something like happens in an event where I'm like, you know, I'm just gonna go. I'm just gonna leave now.
Yeah.
If they want to have all their speculation, their conversations, and their side talk, go ahead.
Yeah.
Because I'm just gonna go home and do exactly what I want to do,
dude. There you
and
go.
not think twice.
Yes.
It's beautiful.
Yes.
It's the right way to live life.
Yes.
When you have issues.
Yes.
When you have a lovely situation in the family. I went on a vacation with them last year. It was great. You know, those 3-4 days we had a couple issues here and there, but we're fine.
Oh yeah.
It was good. Either way. Let's go to your second Am I the Asshole, my brother in Christ, for this round, the rotation of the blunt of Am I the Asshole.
Okay.
The Am I the Asshole blunt rotation.
Yeah.
Who's your dream one so far? Wait, how many have we done so far?
How many have we done? What?
We haven't done 4. We have done 4. So we haven't done enough for a dream or blunt rotation. So yeah, so far we just have a blunt rotation of which people?
Yes.
We have the girlfriend who deleted the game.
Yes, we have the inheritance.
We have the inheritance LGBTQ issue.
Yes. The prematures.
Yeah, the money for gay rights, we'll call it.
Yeah, money for queers.
No.
Sorry, money against queers.
Yes.
sorry. I got this one. Yeah.
All right, here we go.
Is it really though? Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
My Punjabi prince, calm down.
Am I the asshole for skipping Christmas with my parents since they won't treat me like an adult?
Why are you always around Christmas?
Dude,
Christmas has so many people tense, bro.
Dude, this is when the bullshit comes out.
I will say I was pressed on Christmas though. I had to go 3 locations. By the third one, I was just like, "It's a marathon, dude. I'm done. I'm ready to go home." And I had to put that fucking chair out in the living room together.
Yeah.
Did you see that yet?
I did not.
I'll show it to you after we finish recording.
Yeah. I, 27 female, have been with my boyfriend 33 for almost 2 years now. We will be getting married eventually, but it's not a priority. My mom won't let us share a bed if we come see them for any reason. When we came over this, how many years were they together? 2 years.
2.
Okay. When we came over this last summer, my boyfriend suggested renting a hotel so we could have privacy and a comfortable bed. It drove my mom nuts that we bypassed her little rules. She wouldn't drop it the entire time we were there. She made me promise not to do that again. My boyfriend's mom and dad are retired to Mexico, and they are really chill. So we have plans to come visit them over Christmas. They're not Christian, so they don't really care when they see their son with regards to the religious holidays. We didn't tell my parents we weren't coming. My mom asked me at Thanksgiving if I was going to hold to my promise not stay at a hotel over Christmas. I answered truthfully that I would not stay at a hotel. I am sitting here on a balcony of my future in-laws condo, looking at the Caribbean, waiting for sunrise and enjoying the peace and quiet. I made the mistake of going online yesterday, and I saw a bunch of posts from my mom and sisters about how I was a jerk for lying to them about my plans. I may have been a little tipsy last night because I decided to respond. I said that it was ridiculous of them to try and tell me that I couldn't share a room with my boyfriend, that I was keeping my promise by not staying at a hotel when we were there, and that if they planned on putting everything on Facebook, I would be avoiding all visits for the foreseeable future. They took down their post when people started crapping on them for trying to control me, but some people did agree with them. Now they were texting me and calling me to say I was an asshole for making them look bad. I asked them if they were trying to make me look good with their posts. They stopped for a while, but there were more texts and voicemail this morning. I'm kind of liking the idea of skipping out on the drama from now on, but I miss my dad, and he is blameless in this. Edit. I have trouble wrapping my head around a couple of things that keep being repeated. How is staying at a hotel so we didn't break her rules not the adult choice? How many of you guys fly across the country or drive home for hours just to stay one night? So I'm going to start this off before you give your opinion. What do you think this was voted?
I'm going to say it was voted you are not the asshole.
This was voted everyone sucks.
That also makes sense.
I'm gonna say not the asshole.
I'm gonna say one thing though. She said about like how they're upset about how she lied. She never lied. She said she was gonna stay in a hotel.
Yeah,
but she's not. She's staying in someone's condo.
Is a
well, there's no hotel. There's no hotel. It's a condo in Mexico.
Is an omission of truth? Because let's be honest, you know what they were trying to get at.
No, the issue is that she should have been confrontative at like Thanksgiving, basically, and been like, just so you know, we are doing this, and I will not be at Christmas this year. I love you all, but I will be doing this instead.
Yeah.
But she didn't do that, and that's her problem because she didn't want to confront the issue, and she wanted to just do her thing where she escaped, and she goes, well, I went online.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, you're problematic, dude.
Like, it wasn't the best solution, but I don't think it's asshole worthy.
No, she's still your fucking mom, though, man. She's your mom. Come on.
Yeah,
she's your mom.
Bro,
she's overbearing religious. I get it. I have overbearing religious grandparents I live with, but it sucks. But you gotta just move. Here's the deal.
You're talking.
You move the fuck out, right? You figured that part out. And then the one time they come together, they're gonna make you conform to their rules. But here's the deal. I'm gonna tell you this. Sam and I were like, we're sleeping in the same bed, right? We went on that vacation, and of course you can, right? We ended up in a room with 2 beds, and we slept in 2 beds, and it was great.
Sometimes I imagine that's nice as fuck. When even sharing a bed.
It was like a full size plus. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So they're both big beds for both of us. And they were at different elevations too. It was like between a nightstand, and I was like, this seems like an old fashioned world thing, but I love it.
I don't live with my partner, obviously, but you do. So would you say like having that little like away time, like having 2 separate beds, is really like refreshing for a short period of time?
Or would you? Because Sam had morning sickness.
That's fair. Okay.
I mean, it is a little nice.
It's probably nice like the first night.
I don't know. No, not really. Yes and no. It had like ups and downs. The beds weren't perfect. Obviously, they were like rental locations beds.
Yeah.
But they were fine. But like, I don't know. There's certain things that are the intricacies of sleeping on the same bed as somebody.
Yeah.
Like consistently for a long time that are like, it's nice. So like, for example, we have a headboard on our bed.
Yes.
And obviously that's where our pillows start at the beginning of the night. And Sam sleeps up there usually when she starts to sleep. And I lay up there to watch TV usually or chill or whatever. And then when I finally go to sleep, I put my head down at the other end of the bed because there's a fan there.
Okay.
And I'm a side sleeper, so I have a cube pillow.
Yeah.
Okay. Shout out Pillow Cube, sponsor us. I need to finish this beer and stop nursing it because I think we get the last one because we have like very little time left.
So the reason I was like powering through that is that is the type of beer that gets worse the warmer it gets. You know what I mean?
It is.
Like all beer gets.
Actually, that last little drink for me was quite nice.
Really?
Tingled.
Ooh.
I'm gonna get the last one.
Obviously,
entertained.
Yes. So obviously, all beers like get worse as they get warmer.
Absolutely.
But like I feel like how I described the first two, like on a very hot summer day in the near future when the lakes are boiling and the rivers are run dry. Hey. Shouts out your sister.
Brush your
hands. Yeah. All of them. So these first two, like I like stated kind of like in a different episode, or last episode, whatever you want to fucking call it, right? That I would love those chilled and then like let them get warmer and turn into a beer state. I don't know with that one. I just feel like that wouldn't work. This is just like not sweet in the right ways, and like the alcohol flavors shined a little bit through too much, which I don't understand how, with it being as sweet as it is, but that is so I think my ranking so far is probably, it's gonna be tough. This is number 3. That's easy. These two are close. I would defer depending on the day, but tonight I'm gonna go with the banana one as the number 1 right now. But we have one more left, and these things are fucking sick. If you are driving through Indiana or in the Indiana area, 450 North. Remember, ladies and gentlemen. And if you're driving through Indiana and coming back to St. Louis, please buy your boy some or reach out. And also give us some comments. Feel free to let us know your thoughts. Let us know if our takes are dog shit, or if they're great and you agree. And we are back. What is this last one?
Legendary Psychic.
Oh, this is a triple XL.
It is.
The first. These go in order of X's. So the first one was single X. The second one, did you do that on purpose?
No, actually.
But that's how. Like, look at the back of them. They all have. This is
That's a one,
single,
and two,
and three. Yeah.
I did not even think about that actually. Wow. I just kind of went with what I thought would be the best order to drink them.
So this is the Mewtwo one.
This is some would say the most powerful of all the cans.
Legendary Psychic.
Legendary Psychic.
The Simpsons, because they predicted 9/11.
Okay.
Wait.
Calm down, Aiden Rosa.
Yeah. Yo, how fucking stupid is Aiden Ross?
We don't even want to talk about that.
I kind of do.
We're time-stamping the episode by that,
Fucking mad, bro.
No, we'll not talk about that. This is not an episode for that. This is the secret. Asshole? We finally finished the beers, and then also. Do
you want to hear?
Don't mind me. Yeah, you gotta get me with another one.
This is not an Am I the Asshole? This is something different.
Okay, give me with that one.
This is an advice one from a long time ago. This is like years. My boyfriend my 25 female boyfriend, 27 male of 2 years, is obsessed with Dave and Buster's. Okay. I really don't know where to start with this, and it sounds very petty, but I'm at my wit's end dealing with my boyfriend. Some context: we have been together for 2 years, and he is overall fantastic. Very thoughtful, kind, funny, interesting, and responsible. For instance, he always brings me my favorite snacks when he goes out without me, even without me asking for them. He'll come for me after a tough day at work. I work at a call center and get some crazy ones. For the most part, he's also very respectful of me. We were both raised Catholic, and he's very active in the church and an overall stand-up guy, which I admire a lot. Literally
crazy on our hands. Go on.
Literally the only problem in our relationship is this obsession with Dave and Buster's. I'm only telling you guys all of this so you don't just tell me to break up with him, because although we have this problem, I really don't want to leave him. I guess I will just get to the bad part.
Obsession with
my boyfriend absolutely must go to Dave and Buster's once a week, or else he throws a tantrum. I am not exaggerating.
I want to go to Dave and Buster's.
I am not exaggerating when I use the word tantrum. We are talking crying, stomping, etc. It's bad. He will beg and plead and state that the only thing he wants for us to do is go to Buster's. He just calls it Buster's.
And I want to go to Buster's.
And if it's been more than a week, he'll say we haven't been in forever. I've tried talking it through with him. I've suggested other restaurants and even other barcades, but it has to be, and she put stars next to it, it has to be Dave and Buster's. When I tell him I don't really enjoy going with him and that he could go alone, he says something like, "What do you mean? You love Buster's. I give you all the prizes."
This has got to be a shit post, right?
I think it's real because she has comments. When we do go, we spend a ridiculous amount of money, which I split with him, and he makes me follow him around to each game to play together. I pressed him about it, and the only explanation he's been able to give me is that he had his 9th birthday at D&B's and considers it the single best day of his life. How do I help him move past this? I really want to keep dating this man. I know nostalgia can be a powerful force, but this is absolutely unacceptable. Please help.
Fuck you. If you really loved him, you would hook him up. Sam loves me, and she bought me the fucking Marvel arcade thing.
I don't hear a problem with any of this post.
Wait, with what? Like with her concern and the guy himself?
I don't know what her problem is.
Oh,
this guy sounds perfectly healthy.
This guy sounds rad as
this
fuck.
guy sounds like he fucks.
This guy sounds tight,
dude. I want to go to.
You're dating him. That's your problem. Bro. You're the one who seems to have an issue. On your hands, bitch.
This sounds like a guy I would hang out with.
Sounds like a you problem. And that guy is cool.
Yeah. Sounds like you're fucking jealous.
Yo, is he local? Because I want to hit the.
That's I'm about to hit. You want to go?
Come on, babe. You want to go to Buster's?
Hey, let me go.
We haven't gone in a while.
Let's go to Buster's before and I Buster.
We went last Sunday. It's Monday though. It's been 8 days.
Babe, you fucking love the sticky hands.
Come on, you love it. You love it. You know why you get all of the prizes.
Babe, come on. They got 2-for-1 apps.
They got Mario Kart.
Yeah.
We own a Switch.
Babe, I'm saving up for the Xbox. You know that.
That's fucking crazy that bitch has a problem with it.
I cannot believe the audacity.
No, here's my issue, right? I think that she just doesn't understand that okay, if he loves it that much, you shouldn't be like, I need to help him move past that. You should be like, oh, okay, I need to help him like feel that in a healthier way.
Oh, this is double blackberry, double passion fruit, mango, and black cherry.
Yes, sir. This one's delicious. I love this one. This is my favorite.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Okay, I need another.
It's so thick too.
So off the rip right now. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow, surprise, man.
Wow.
That's crazy.
Father, I want to be a real boy.
You're not cute.
Have you seen that Pinocchio?
No, I have not.
You've never seen that
I've
clip?
seen a clip of it. I haven't seen the movie.
Father.
Why
Why did you make a little boy in your attic?
All right. The final Am I the Asshole of the Am I the Asshole special.
Yes.
Am I the asshole for getting upset when my boyfriend, 23 male, constantly, all caps, refers to me as Queen, 26 female?
Okay, wait, what's the problem?
I know, our initial take, right?
Does this bitch hate Dave and Buster's too?
Just Busters, dude. Just Busters.
Just Busters.
Just Busters, babe.
Fucking Busters, babe.
I give you all of the fucking prizes.
I give you all the plushies, Queen.
And the action figures.
Oh shit, yes.
All right. So help me God. I never thought I'd have to post here. Throw away because he knows my Reddit and I don't want him to see this. My boyfriend and I have been together for a year. 2 months ago, he jokingly started calling me Queen. And over time, it's escalated to the point where he constantly refers to me as Queen. For example, when I ask him where/when he wants to eat, whether it be that or this, he always replies with, oh, let's go to X, Queen.
Wait, repeat that?
Oh, let's go to X, Queen.
Oh, shit. Okay,
Whatever name.
That's kind of weird.
Excuse me. Or when I ask a favor of him, he replies with anything for you, my queen. At first, I thought it was charming and really cute, but it's gotten a little bit annoying over the quarantine period. This was 2 years ago, by the way.
Okay, that makes sense.
For reference, we lived together. He moved in with me, and I'm the breadwinner in the relationship. Oh,
can I say something?
A powerful woman.
This guy feels like he's probably like one of those dudes who like follows a meme too long. And like
he's also 23. He sounds a little mature.
Yeah. Oh, 100%. 100%. Like this guy like was like doing the Harlem Shake in 2019. You know what I mean?
Yeah, way past 2013.
One of those guys. Yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Okay. So
he is a Hollister
For reference, we lived together. He moved in with me. I am the breadwinner relationship, a successful programmer in the heart of Silicon Valley. He doesn't work, but he cleans the house, decorates, usually cooks, and will take care of our dogs when I'm not home. Before this, he worked for his dad's company as an architect, but was laid off with quarantine.
Okay.
So
he's
an architect.
Yeah, she's a breadwinner, but like it's not like he won't. Like once he gets another, architecture's hard.
I'm gonna say too. He's an engineer.
Yeah.
Like my stepdad was and has been. Even before the pandemic, when I was much younger, he had been laid off a couple times because of just how the business works. And if you're a younger partner,
that's the business, Yug.
Well, if you're like a younger
one
partner,
day you're king of games, the next day.
Here we are. If you're rolling back, and honestly, like you're rolling back business, you're cutting expenses for like how a business is being run.
Whatever.
Or, like, someone buys you out, right?
Yeah.
If you're a younger partner, you're gonna get sold off or let go before someone who's tenured.
Yeah, for sure.
Right.
For sure.
So that's all it really is.
Yeah.
So that kind of seems like the kind of business where that would happen anyways, and that makes a lot of sense during 2 years ago COVID. All right. Today I asked if he would go clean the bathroom as it needed to be cleaned, and obviously I didn't want to. It's my day off. He stood up, bowed, and went, "Yes, my liege," and then I hopped off to go clean it. That's really funny. That's fucking. This guy's hilarious. I'm not even just in the sense of like the joke of like, yes, you are the asshole. All women are queens. So, like honestly, that's what I wanted to say. But now I'm like, come on, this guy's hilarious.
When House of the Dragon was out, I mean, this might be cringe, but I'd call my girlfriend you Grace when she'd ask me to do
if anyone ever, my love language is acts of service.
Yeah.
So not only does this person do what I asked them to do when I asked them to do it, but then on top of that, says really goofy, cute things.
Your Grace.
I would date this guy. I love Samantha, but this guy's hilarious. Yeah. He's a fucking. I bet he's great in the sack too.
Dude, I bet you like day after this episode comes out, Samantha just goes crazy.
All right. Anyways, so He does this in public too. I was trying on clothes at a local store where I stepped out to get his opinion. He lovingly said, "Yes, queen, I love it," which caused people to look over and cringe in embarrassment.
Oh fuck. Okay, yeah, that's annoying.
Well, she cringed. He probably was just like, "Oh, whatever."
Yeah.
But dude, this guy's a king.
Fox.
This guy's funny.
Yeah.
I blew up on him about it in public. I shouted at him, telling him he needed to grow the fuck up and stop.
Babe, stop saying nice things to me.
How it felt like he put me on a royal pedestal and was very toxic. I called him an idiot and an asshole, and I feel very bad about it. Maybe I was too harsh, and he was just trying to have fun with it and spice up the relationship. Our sex life has been pretty meh lately. Ooh.
Oh.
Every time he is ready to come, he shouts, "I'm ready to come, queen," and that's an instant turn off for me. Yeah. See, if he kept it separate from the bedroom, then it's just like whatever. That's he's like going, "What? I say it all the time."
So like in my head, I was thinking like maybe she's overplaying it, but then like once I heard the bedroom stuff, I'm like, okay, this guy's actually.
He also tends to loudly say, "I'm going to stick it in, queen." So the coochie immediately turns into an ocean or to a desert. Impressive stuff, really. Ooh, that's the next sentence. That's rough.
Yeah.
So here's the issue. The issue with this guy before we finish this post is that he is not understanding the way that the bit works. Either you do it as the bit all the time, or you only say it as the sex word.
Yeah.
You can never say it in any other context. It's either a bit.
It's either
or
during
it's
your day.
sex.
It's either day life or sex life.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. No. It's a bit.
And like if you're
always a bit.
and if you're gonna do it during sex, it's like you like
it has to be that thing, and it has to be like a good thing for both.
You cannot always do it during sex. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it has to be spontaneous.
Like it's one of those things where like if the sex is really good and you bust on her face,
also
and
sounds
be
like their sex is not good because it's pretty meh, which means he's not a king of spontaneity.
Like maybe like once every 3 months the sex is crazy. You bust on her face or back and be like, "I quenched my queen." You know what I mean? Like then it's like there's a time and place to be a meme during sex. You know what I mean?
Okay, hang on. Let's get to the next paragraph here.
Okay.
So I blew up on him again, telling him I was being serious. He was being a serious child, and he needs to grow the fuck up again. He went in our room and locked the door, slipping a note out of the hallway that says, I quote, "I'm sorry, queen. I've not been in my own bedroom in 2 days since he won't open the door. He comes out to get food and water, but that's it. He won't talk to me or anything. Am I the asshole?
This girl is a beard.
Stop downvoting my post. The rules say you shouldn't downvote assholes. Just talk to him about it, and he's still being a bit cold to me. I think he can bounce back and work it out. I really love him. I don't want to leave him. We're slated to get married this summer, and now I'm not sure it will happen." Oh, that's rough.
All right, I'm gonna say this lady probably got voted near the asshole because it's Reddit.
Yeah, I mean, the first point makes a lot of sense. Is how is he supposed to know that you
don't like it if you don't say anything?
Cute and then you started hating it? And I think he made it obvious he started hating it like probably towards the end.
Yeah.
But it sounds like he just was doing.
You mean she, right?
Yeah, she did that, and he started not realizing it was not just a bit anymore.
Yeah, she fucking hated it.
It sounds bad all the ways there. I'm gonna say she is the asshole, but
I'm gonna say it's an everybody sucks kind of situation because like
yeah.
Get a grip, dude. You can't like run a like.
I mean, you're an adult. You gotta get it figured out, you know. And I'm not gonna lie. If she says she doesn't like it one time, you know, you just need to have a conversation, maybe to follow up if you're really unsure.
Yeah.
And then if she says she's really like serious about it, then you just need to take it serious and respect it.
Less frothy, this gets better.
Yeah, it was a little more frozen. This one, it was in between that state of frozen, and just cold, so it was not as quite good.
I stand by my ranking still.
That's tough.
These two are a 1A, 1B, by the way. Ooh. You know what I mean? It like this is something I was like when you were away. I was like saying this is mood dependent for me.
This stopped here for me still.
That's fair.
At all phases. I mean, I haven't tried all of them in their respective phases. That's what I should do each time. I should have them tried as the like frozen slushy.
Yeah, full
slushy slush, and then like the beer.
Yeah,
and then I should have like the last.
I can get you a hand crank.
What a throwback, dude.
Yeah, like a week ago.
Yeah, absolutely. Stop saying that. It's not even how this works. All right, with that, we're going to wrap it into the boobs of the podcast.
Love you guys.
Am I the asshole special? Goodbye, everybody. Bye. Cheers. Salut.